Hello again, welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to RLCraft. So, since last episode, it hasn't been a massive amount of time. It's like early spring at the moment. Yeah, early spring. So, it hasn't been a whole lot of time because it was like late winter at the end of the last episode. I got mending on this sword, and I ran kind of one of those little dinky dungeons, quote unquote. Didn't find too much of interest. Actually, what I pulled out of there is in this chest down here. So I'll just quickly show it to you right here. I got some Ravaging Ingots. I got Fiery Edge 2 and Venom 2. Hors de Combat enchant on this, which was kind of interesting. And I got a Golden Crown. And most of the rest of this is just kind of junk that I picked up. But I got mending on this, and I also got about 60 levels in addition, like from running that dinky dungeon. And I got farming maxed and got the Weed of Plenty skill. And then I also got magic maxed and got golden osmosis, which we don't use gold tools, so it doesn't really matter. But and then I think I got a couple levels on, I think, one of these. So we're not too far from having all these skills maxed, really. It's not going to take that much longer. Honestly, another dinky dungeon, I didn't even like full clear that. I was mainly just trying to get the sword mended up a bit. Because, you know, at the end of last episode, the durability on it was pretty low. So if I was to, like, say full clear or even close to full clear, I could probably max these three out. Also, I've got 14 levels. Let's go ahead and just take, like, wood cutting and smelting efficiency. There we go. Sounds good. Just to use up those levels before we go out. And I came upon something interesting. This is another way that you can search for dragons, basically. And we need to go over to... Oh, I don't have any... I hate this. How it sticks tags on things. I don't even need leather. But it'll stick tags on things and cause them to not stack anymore. I don't know if it's because it got sticky or because it's been thrown down and then picked back up. I don't know. But anyways, let's pop over to... We went over here last episode. That's the near snow caps area. Yeah, that's where I want to go. And no, I don't want to go there. I want to go... I almost forgot. I made a waystone. I used another of our nether stars. So we've still got 7 of those left, which is fine. But what I was doing... I was actually flying over here, and I was going to go run this roguelike dungeon because I needed the mending XP, which I didn't end up doing. I ended up running a dinky dungeon. But I was headed over here, but I was just kind of like flying around the, you know, the edge of this mountain, and I heard a dragon. I don't know if he's going to roar. I don't think he's going to roar for you guys, but sometimes you can hear him, which means there's a dragon somewhere right in there, is what that means. And there was this little open spot pretty close by, so I'm actually going to head in right here, and we're going to see if we can find ourselves a dragon. I'm just going to pop in here. And it's just one of these icy caves, and there's a dragon. Yeah, I knew it had to be close by. Oh, it looks like it busted open... Looks like it busted open the edge, which will happen sometimes if a dragon... I don't know what causes it. If you recall, I believe it was in the Enigmatica series. I don't know what I'm taking damage from. Oh, it sounds like a skeleton. Yeah. Okay. I think it was in the Enigmatica series where we had the dragon that just kind of like... It was at somebody's base, and it was like stuck down there. Yeah. He's busted through the wall here. What's he doing? Okay. Well, there's an easy way to get him to come down. This is going to be a very interesting fight. I can promise. Oh, and it looks like it's a male. You could tell because there's so many chests sitting around. So... Let's do this. If I can learn to aim at all. Yeah, it looks like he's taking quite a bit of damage too. And he's lagging me out. Oh god. Oh, this could be bad. Because this is going to be a very... Oh, he flew out. Okay, well, I might be able to bring him back just by looting stuff. He might get angry. Maybe. He's after something up there, and I don't know what. But that's probably why he was roaring. Because he was probably angry at something like above ground or whatever. I'm surprised he's not busting up in here because normally... Oh, I didn't pick up my water. I'm going to fly up after him, I guess. I don't know if I want to use the fire dragon. Alright, let's go ahead and summon our rock. There we go. Of course, this thing will die from the dragon if I'm not careful. But I'm hoping that I can just get him to land. This is going to be a very... Yeah, there goes the rock. Ah. Okay, I don't know if I want to summon the fire dragon or just try to get this one to land. Here we go. Nope, he just wanted to pick me up. He's not doing like any damage though. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. But like I said, I doubt he's going to drop an egg. Because it's going to be... From what I understand, the ones with lots of chests are the males. The females have been changed so that they don't actually hoard loot as much. Yeah, see, no dragon egg on that one. Okay, I want to go back down to the area down there. I might just be able to drop in, to be honest. If I can find where he came up at. Yeah, it's over here. But whenever a dragon picks you up like that and tries to fly off with you and has you in its mouth, I've found that if you just hit shift, it's going to break you free. And then you can get a few hits in as you fall, but you will fall. And a lot of times it's pretty far, so just a heads up. Like that. It's far like that. And there is a little bit of a cave section back here. I noticed it where he broke that open. I didn't find anything else really in those chests down there. Unfortunately, it's all kind of just junk. Lots of silver and stuff that I don't need. But I am going to check out this little cave section. Because remember, we're still underneath, I think, yeah, we're headed north. So we're going to be up underneath this ice mountain. So it's possible we could find some other dragons, or at least hear them. And then we'll know that, you know, maybe there's some nearby. Which would be awesome. Now this stuff, of course, this isn't ice dragon. This is just packed ice and ice, which you'll find in these underground areas. So whenever you see that, don't get too excited. But nothing back there. But any kind of caves, I do suggest you explore, because that's generally underground dragon layers. I kind of got lucky on that one because I heard him roaring, which of course made sense because he was angry about something. And is this a different one? Or is this the same one? Did I come around? No, I don't think so, because I've been heading north. It's another one. It looks like another male, though, unfortunately. That's fine. I've still got my buffs up for a minute, so let's... It looks like a stage 4, too, so... Yeah. White. Didn't I need more white scales? I think that I did. Yeah, I don't see an egg. That's unfortunate. It's a silver egg. It's a silver dragon. No, it's a white dragon. Whoa, I got a silver and a white. What? What in the world? So females can have lots of chests then? Huh. That can happen where you get multiple eggs. It tends to be pretty rare. Unless this is one of those... Well, no, it's not the right layout. Because this doesn't... I don't know. Because like I said, there's a rumor going around that I'd heard about dragons roosting, like, there being a male and female dragon, like, together. Maybe this is one of them. But I don't know. I mean, it's pretty close. Like, I'll show you how close it actually is. Because I know sometimes I cut, like, if I'm not talking or anything. But it's not very far. Like, I found this... I'm going to have to just build up. I mean, we're not about to find any loot in these places, but I would have never guessed that we'd get 2 eggs. That's insane. Silver and a white. I'm hoping we come out with a male and female. I doubt it, but we shall see. So... That's the wrong... Yeah, that's the wrong turn that I made. I think. No, I made a wrong turn. Okay, so... Alright, let's see. Maybe that's the right way. I'm so lost already. Oh, I think I came down this way. Yeah, so over there's the dragon lair. And then right here is the other dragon lair. Like, they're super close by, right? Which, that's pretty awesome. I meant to get some more dragon blood, but that's fine. I think I actually need white scales, though. So I don't mind. I should have, actually, the silver dragon, I should have gotten blood from. But I still have to go do more dragon hunting because I don't have any sapphire armor yet. I'm going to go dump my stuff off, and then I'm going to move the waystone in there, and I'm going to explore those caves a bit more. I would be very surprised if we found another one, but I'm going to cross my fingers and hope that there's another dragon in there. We shall see. So, and actually, before we do that, okay, I need legs and headpiece for the white. There we go. Now all we need is sapphire, which we haven't found a single one yet. That's unfortunate. That is very, very unfortunate. Alright, so let's pop back over. And I've got 28 levels. Reptile Ruckus. Yeah.
Reptile Ruckus. Scaly and scandalous.
Oh, well, I'm not in the ice area anymore, though, so that wouldn't help me out too much. I'm trying to see what rank that is, if you don't mind. That is a 3 strength. 3 strength, I'll be honest, 3 strength seems to be the most common. Like, you would think it would be like 1 strength would be pretty common, and 2 would be kind of uncommon, and 3 would be like super rare. No, 3 is like... That's the majority of what I find is 3s. Oh, there's salamanders here too. Ah! Reptile Ruckus is no longer spawning mobs. Okay, so I'm going to head on down. And I'm going to keep exploring this cave and see if I can find... another ice dragon lair. I didn't check out... Oh, okay. It's like nothing over here. Alright, I'm just going to start breaking through this wall. And see if I can find anything interesting. Okay, yeah, breaking blocks right now is like getting like super laggy, by the way. I wish that the Lycanite stuff broke stuff kind of like Draconic Evolution, where it like combines it into like groups. But to be fair, like, okay, it was like 5 swings of this pick, and this is the damage that I did. This thing is just crazy overpowered. Okay, yeah, I'm probably going to be better off looking for just underground cave networks because the lag from doing this and like digging my own caves is pretty legit, not gonna lie. I'm just kind of burrowing up, getting out of there. It's probably quicker than gosh, that lag spike though means there's just gonna be this huge hole sitting here that just falls off way down there. Okay, so I'm going to keep our waystone on us. I'm not going to place it down here right now. But I still have that roguelike dungeon, so I can run that. And potentially maybe find more ice dragons. Because this area was decent sized. That's why I was headed over here in the first place. But I've got ice dragons now. And so I'd like to go hatch some of those. I don't know if I've ever... No. I'm about to say, I don't really remember this village, but... there is one of these. I mean, at this point, well, I could use a couple more mending books, truth be told. I've got, I think, 2 left that I haven't put onto anything, but Depth Strider Fire Protection, that's garbage. Sharpness, I've got a bunch of sharpness. Respiration, ooh, mending. Fortune 2, I guess I'll take it. I think I've got a bunch of Fortune 2 books, so Depth Strider and Respiration, yeah. I don't even think I have Respiration on this. I don't. The Respiration is one of the few that I don't have a bunch of, I don't think, so I wouldn't mind taking those, you know. Okay, for our ice dragons, I went ahead and crafted up 2 dragon horns so that we can store those, and I went and farmed up a bunch of ice cubes, which is really easy. I mean, you could use Silk Touch, but I happen to have this on me and just... you know, broke a bunch of stuff. Oh, yeah, the Battle Burrito resistance thing. But what we're going to do, let's pop down. Here will be fine. Looks like a trite died right there. This is where I've been hatching a lot of our dragons. I maybe need a more proper place to do this, but this is fine. Let's go ahead and get ourselves some ice, and... I'm going to have to cut the lights in here because I need to make sure it stays dark. Well, dark enough so that the ice doesn't melt, basically. Alright, so let's go ahead and just place out some ice here. And then we're going to place out some ice here. And then I'm going to need another bucket of water. Let me just steal one of these for now. Usually don't use the water a lot in here, but... that we are going to. No, why are you melting? Oh, it's because the nether portal, isn't it? No, you know what? It's because it's spring. So I didn't really have to break my nether portal. Okay. Alright. That's fine. I needed to break that off anyways. I need to have it set up as a like a piston system. I forget that with seasons, whenever it's like warm, it's going to melt your ice unless you're in like a cold area. So what we'll do then, we'll just pop over to the ice area. Okay, and let's just, right here is perfect, actually. Because I'm not going to be able to do it at my house. I think with coolers, I could actually turn it to ice, if I recall. But this will be fine, to be honest, so... let's go ahead and just break that off. Break that off. And we'll dump our water into there. And drop in our white dragon egg. And then water on this side and drop in our silver dragon egg. I'm just going to have to keep an eye on them. And make sure that they don't... make sure they don't run off. Well, actually, I don't even think you have to have this surrounded with ice, if I recall. I'm used to putting ice around it, but I think that's, if I recall, that's just for making it so that if you're in normal Minecraft, when you don't have seasons, you can put ice around it, I think, and it'll turn into a block of ice, even if you're not in a cold biome. Because that's what I used in Enigmatica, if you recall. And I made the water in the middle ice. But you don't actually, I don't even think you have to do that, now that I think about it. Oh, there's reavers. I might go hunt reavers while I'm waiting for these to hatch. Come here. Because... or at least, you know, kill the ones that are right here. Because I actually want their mob part, and they're not super common spawns. Hey, well, normally they're not super common spawns, but I'm finding a lot of them all of a sudden, so... yeah, I need to make my bow. I've got all the enchants. Ah! Alright, now we're just spawning random things. Okay, my ice dragon egg got knocked out of there for some reason. There we go. Oh, he dropped his... oh, that's just a Jian thing. Yeah, whirlwind charge. Okay, I don't know why my ice dragon thing got knocked out. It is a level 3. Awesome. I will take it. Alright, let's bust this back open. I'm going to have to get some more water, though. I don't know why it got tossed out of there, but... I was actually kind of worried about the Reaver horns. I was wanting that for my pike. Anyways, this is going to take about 5 minutes, like I said. It's the same as with dealing with the, you know, the fire dragons, so... but we will make our new bow, our new long bow. It's going to be pretty much a monster. Truth be told. We'll be making that here fairly soon. So, just a heads up. I've got 24 levels. Can I just dump this on something? Well, yeah, let's take athletics and let's take woodcutting. I'm going to start freezing to death. That's fine. This is really like my only option in... I mean, I could have went to a slightly not so cold biome. Just cold enough to sustain the ice, but... there we go. There's one dragon. This one is a male. So we're going to hope and cross our fingers that we get a female out of this one. This one's just taking longer because it got thrown out of its cage. I don't know. I don't think torches actually do anything. I was like, well, maybe I could throw some torches down and sit inside of them, but it's not seeming like it's doing anything. There we go. And we got a female. Awesome. We got a male and a female. That's perfect. That is perfect. Okay. Let me get out of this icy tundra. We will be back there later because I want to hunt more dragons, of course, but I'm good for now. There's our male fire dragon. We got really lucky on the genders, I have to say, which I'm happy about. And actually pretty lucky on eggs, especially getting 2 from that one. That was huge. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and tell this one to stay. And then let's get out our male dragon. And we're going to tell this one to stay. Oh, they're so cute. They're so cute. And what's really, really cool is if you have 2 baby dragons, you can do this. You can run around with them both on your shoulders. So we could kind of pull like a Khaleesi with our baby dragons. And this is the view that I have. Now that we have an ice dragon, one thing to note, and be very, very cautious when dealing with your dragons. Just be careful because fire dragons and ice dragons are mortal enemies. So if you have an ice dragon near a fire dragon, they will try to kill each other. And of course, if you have baby ice dragon near like a tier 5 fire dragon, it's not going to end well for the baby ice dragon. So just bear that in mind. Don't try to mix your dragons and stuff. They have a decently large radius that they will detect each other and go battle. So really, I guess you could. I don't know. I don't know if you were flying your tier 5 fire dragon. This is something I actually just thought of. I wonder if you were flying your tier 5 fire dragon around an ice area, you might attract some underground ice dragons. If they're not too far underground, they might actually start roaring. I was riding my rock when that one was roaring. So it was just angry about something. I don't know if it got... Sometimes what happens is they'll shift as they're sleeping and they'll take damage. And when they take damage, they start to get angry. And I don't know. I don't really know the science behind it, but they'll go out and try to kill things, I guess. That's the best way that I can describe it. So there's 16 dragon meals. And I think I've still got to grow my fire dragon, which technically I could leave him out. I just don't like doing that because I've had some issues in the past. It might be fixed now because it's been a while back. Like we're talking like maybe a year or more back on Ice and Fire when my dragons would despawn if I left them out. Now Enigmatica, I left them out and they kind of sometimes they would wander. If you recall in Enigmatica when the one just went off to the ocean, even though I had it set to staying, it actually just wandered off to the ocean. So there was just a big dragon over by my base that was just like flopping around in the ocean for a while because I just let it go. I was like, whatever, because I had a bunch of dragons, you know. No, I want to do the white. I like the white. It's another female. My females will be like the big tier 5s, I guess. I'd also like to get a sapphire one raised up as well. Okay. What, you're still stage 1. Alright. I can already tell you I don't have enough meat for this. I might have enough bones. I need to farm up more bones, though. There we go. 167 is a stage 2. Oh. Alright. Which is stage 2 I'm not going to be able to do anything with as far as like flying it or anything like that. I'm going to have to go out and farm meat before I can do that. I'm going to put my fire dragons, which I still haven't named the one male, but I mean, it's still a baby. It's still a itty bitty baby. Put this away. That away. And it's time to go farm up a bit of meat. Well, we got our looting 3 sword, and I've got a lot of animals that I can use. I don't know. Breeding animals, it needs to be like a non-stop thing over here, but I don't know. I should get sidetracked from it. I'm probably going to have to go hunting, which is fine. I've got a lot of animals around, like near the base. I'm just going to hunt for a bit, kind of like what we did with the fire dragon, because I'd like to get this leveled up at least to the point we can get on it and ride it today. It doesn't necessarily have to be like tier 5 today. I am going to get a tier 5 ice dragon. And I know from the comments, some of you guys don't like tier 5s, but since they added the third person, I mean, I used to kind of be in the same boat where I was like, tier 5, it takes up all the screen. But now with the new third person camera angles for Ice and Fire, it's not so bad, really. I don't see an issue in it anyways. I just got back. I've got quite a bit of pork chops and mutton. And I was editing the footage while I was out killing mobs. And at the part where the dragon kind of like busts up out of the ground and I have to go chase it, I was thinking how cool would it be if you're like flying over that area and a dragon just busts up out of the ground. Like at that one part on the Skyrim Dawnguard DLC, you know, where the 2 dragons bust up out of the ice. Something like that would be awesome if that happens. But once again, I don't know what causes the dragons to get angry. It seemed like that one had taken like suffocation damage, which they will do. Sometimes you'll actually go into a nest and just find them dead where they've suffocated. That's not unheard of. But is this going to be enough? I think it's stage 3. Yeah, it's a stage 3, 305 health. It's still got a ways to go. I'm going to need like another, I don't know, 40 dragon meals or something. But I have no clue what causes them to like wig out underground. and do that. I really don't. Because there shouldn't be any mobs that are like hostile towards them, but I'm not going to have enough diamonds for tail armor. I did get some. Yeah, I'm just a few diamonds short. 5. I'll have to go farm some, I suppose. I'm going to head down to the mines. And I'm gonna find some diamonds real quick. There's my stone quarry. Just a long tunnel that I've dug. But I remember it was on the Enigmatica patron server when Tyler and I went to, I want to say it was Leon's base, when he had that one dragon. And we weren't like super overpowered, so it was like me and Tyler trying to kill this dragon. And it ended up, if I recall, it got stuck. Like it had kind of dug out of the wall for some reason and started like wigging out and bugging out. And I really wish I could see my Y level sometimes. But, there's diamonds. Cool. I didn't bring my fortune pick, but that's fine, I guess. There should be plenty of diamonds, so we'll just take that. Yeah, that's just enough. I'm going to have to farm up some diamonds, but I'll do that. I probably won't do that, but I might do that. But yeah, so me and Tyler had went there, and the dragon kept pushing us back, because the dragons do have like a wing blast where it knocks you back and gives you like slowness and stuff. But the dragons we've been fighting haven't been doing that. I don't know if that was removed or... Well, no. Because if you recall, there was that one dragon that was giving us the debuffs from far off, like the first one that we killed underground, I think. But we haven't really... I haven't noticed it anyways. But... And it was actually funny because when I was watching when I was editing the footage and I was watching it back, I noticed that I was like, oh, I didn't get an egg on that second dragon. And I was sitting there holding one the whole time. And I didn't even notice it because, you know, I'm looking at the ground looking for eggs and I'm not even paying attention. Like, I have like no peripheral vision for this area over here. So, I don't know. Alright, so I've still got to continue farming up some meat before this dragon is really ready to go. But at least it's got its diamond armor now. There we go. And, aha! We are off. Let's see. I hit F9 on accident. There we go. Look at that. Not nearly as big as our fire dragon. I would summon it so you could compare, but they'd kill each other, which we don't want that. But, yeah. We do have our ice dragon. And I'm super happy. If you recall in Enigmatica, it was an absolute nightmare. Because I was building those big ice dragon caves, and I had to go out and actually farm the frozen cobblestone and the frozen stone and all that. Because back then you couldn't actually make it yourself. But now, of course, we can make it ourselves. Because I can just do that. Which makes my life so much easier. You know, if you're building with the frozen stone, you can just make it yourself, just like with the charred stone. So, boom! We can turn this place into a winter wonderland. You really could. You could terraform an area like really easy. If you wanted like an icy area, you could make it with an ice dragon. And if you wanted like a burned down biome, you could make it really easy with the fire dragon now. See, used to, like I said, used to on Enigmatica 2, you couldn't do that. Like, that was not a thing. If you fired on stuff with your dragons, it didn't char ground, it didn't freeze ground. You had to actually, you know, find it from wild dragons. It may have charred ground. No, I don't think it did. I don't think it charred ground either. I think you had to actually farm it from wild dragons. And now whenever the pack gets updated for the new Ice and Fire versions, we can now do the Ice Forge, the Fire Forge. You know, we can power them with Ice and Fire both elemental dragons. So it was a pain. I know with the videos, of course, we only spent two episodes, you know, farming ice dragons, but it was actually as far as actual time goes, That was about a 9 or 10 hour process to find these 2 eggs. Something like that. And honestly, if I hadn't have heard that dragon underground getting angry, then it probably would have taken a lot longer. But sometimes you get lucky like that. And like I said, you might be able to, if you're looking for ice dragons, it's probably not going to work if they're really far underground, but if you fly a fire dragon around, you might anger them and they might come after you if they're like close to the surface. I don't know. I've actually never tested that, but they do go after each other from a pretty good distance, so I'm going to say that could possibly work. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, as always, be sure and hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe if you're not already to stay updated with when new videos come out. And I've got these levels. Let's just dump them in the building. That's fine. Oh, and by the way, next episode, we're going to be doing some kind of miscellaneous, like 2 main miscellaneous things. We're going to go visit that village that we found, that big one, and just kind of have a look around next episode. And then we're also going to be hunting a new kind of dragon. So, yeah, just to get it out of the way, because I've been having requests for it, or people suggesting it since, like, episode 4 or 5. So, we're going to go hunt a different kind of dragon, knock that out real quick, just to have it done and out of the way. Plus, there's some items I need for the Ankh Charm, which we're steadily working our way up to. It's just a little bit, it's like the most expensive item probably in the entire game, or in the entire pack, so... And just a really quick public service announcement sort of thing that just dawned on me when I was editing the last bit of that footage. I was about to render the video and I was like, oh yeah, I need to make a mention of this because I've been getting 2+ comments a day about it. And so I feel like I need to make an announcement about this. I am very aware of Dragonsteel and I know it's great. I know it's wonderful and it's got a really cool crafting mechanic. I've actually, I first messed around with it like a good while ago. Actually before it was ever even added into this pack. But if you have Dragonsteel in your pack, you need to update your pack because you're playing the bugged out version from like a couple weeks ago that was fixed. I actually never updated to that version because I wait for my updates usually to make sure, hot fixes and stuff like that go out, and game breaking bugs and stuff can crop up, and so I just wait, and I'm glad I did, because that version was really, really bugged. The dragons were really, really easy, so I never even updated to that version. I just waited till a proper version came out. But I don't have Dragonsteel. Actually, I don't. I think it's like Dash or something. But I have no Dragonsteel. So I know Dragonsteel is great, and it's a lot of fun to craft. It's really, really unique, and it's an awesome mechanic and everything. We are going to craft Dragonsteel, but it's not in the pack. If it's in your pack, you need to update your pack because you're playing a broken version. From a couple weeks ago, or I don't know, a week and a half ago, something like that. But I just wanted to make an announcement about that because I have been getting a massive amount of comments about it, and hopefully that answers the question of why we haven't yet crafted Dragonsteel, because there is no Dragonsteel. So anyways, just a really, really quick announcement there. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope to see you guys next time. Until then, as always, do take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time.